Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. Ako nga po pala si Jemima Torribillas ang mag-uulat sa Lesson 2, Healing and Reconciliation, Module 5. Ang healing, ito po ay ang proseso of making or becoming sound or healthy again, or healing is to make free from injury or disease, or to make well again, or to restore health. Ang reconciliation naman po ay isang proseso of making two people or groups of people friendly again after they hate, argued, or seriously or fought and kept apart from each other, or a situation in which happens. So, before natin ipagpatuloy, let me read the objectives. We have 5 objectives. Number 1, describe healing as a profound experience involving transcendence, transformative process as an integral part of a conflict transformation. Number 2, realize the need for physical healing and spiritual healing. 3, share healing experiences and cultivates one's capacity for empathy. 4, discuss various tips or strategies for healing. 5, perform meditation as a way to calm the mind and body and appreciate the need for healing after a conflict resolution. So, we have a process of healing, physical healing, and number 2, sorry for this, that is number 2. Number 2 is spiritual healing. So, physical healing or physical trauma or disease suffered by an organism, healing involves the repairing of damaged biological system as a whole and resumption of normal functioning. So, the physical healing, it involves our physical body. So, in the Bible, in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 33, verse 6, God brings healing. Says, nevertheless, I will bring health and healing to it. I will heal my people and will let them enjoy abundant peace and security. So, although we are aware that complete physical healing may not occur in this lifetime, we also know that God has a plan and a purpose for our lives, so that God brings healing to His people. Next is the spiritual healing. The activity of making a person healthy without using medicine or other physical methods, sometimes as part of a religious ceremony like spiritual wellness. It supports our abilities to overcome adversities and to heal, and we are better equipped to deal with emotional struggles, physical pain, or addicted cravings. In the Bible, the spiritual healing is through the power of God. It's the result of praying and the way Jesus taught. It's the action of the divine mind or God felt at the level of human existence. So there are tips or strategies for healing. Number 1 is mind yourself. Why mind yourself? Mind yourself means it's like being to be careful, to look after yourself. Focus to yourself, not to others. Focus to your goals in life. Do not focus in your surroundings or the other people. Next is we have spend a quiet time, reflect on what happened, learn from your mistakes. Sorry for this word. This is your learn from your mistake. Be positive, beautiful, healthy, joyful. Know what you need. So spend a quiet time. It's a heart-to-heart time with the Creator or in Allah or in God. It is a regular individual session of Christian spiritual activities such as prayer, private meditation, contemplation, worship of God, or study the Bible. Spend quiet time is that we keep God, that allows us to black out other distractions and focus on our connection with Jesus or in Allah through practices like prayer and reading Bible. Reflect. Next is reflect on what happened. Reflect on what happened. It means that reflect on something. You think deeply about it. We should all give ourselves time to reflect. Reflect allows us to identify and appreciate positive experiences and better identify ways that that I can or you can improve your practice and service delivery. So, and it's also be useful when you have had more challenging experiences, helping you to process and learn from them. Next is learn from your mistake. When we don't learn from our mistake, we inflict unnecessary stress on ourselves, on others, and we risk losing people's confidence and trust in us. And the next is be positive, beautiful, healthy, joyful. Positive thinking is important because it can have beneficial impact on both physical and mental well-being. People who maintain a more positive outlook in life cope better with stress, have better immunity, and have a lower risk of premature death. So, let's be positive always and be confident. Be beautiful because we are made by God, and be healthy and joyful. And last is know what you need. So why it is important to know what we need? To know what you need, because those who can easily identify what their needs are often more emotionally stable, less likely to have FOMO. Next tips is mind others. So mind others as sympathize with other feeling. Talk to someone you trust and who is encouraging. Discuss your present condition and expert. Recognize the need of a support group as your family. Read inspirational books. Watch joyful movies. Mind others means to pay attention to what someone says and obey them, and to remember. And mind others is to remember a piece of information when you are making decision or thinking about a matter. So that is mind others. Remember a piece of information or the advices to make decision or thinking about matter. So sympathize with other feeling. It is emotional support or sympathy helps individuals in distress feel heard, understood, and validated. It shows them that someone cares about their feelings and experiences, which can provide solace and comfort during difficult times. Talk to someone you trust and who is encouraging. Talk to someone you trust is one of the best ways to feel better when you're going through a tough time, from feeling connected to the people around you, to realizing you are less alone in your experiences. Opening up can change your perspective and help you feel better. And next is discuss your present condition and or to expert. So why we discuss our present condition to an expert? Because expert people or expert have the knowledge. They have the knowledge. The expert people act as our mentors, and they offer learnings that you or I can get from any book, that we can't get from any book. Get advice and gain a deeper understanding of the knowns that only comes with experience. Next is recognize the need of a support group as your family. So it is important to have a support. No, recognize researchers have also said that having a strong support system or support for our family has many positive benefits. Some of the best benefits include higher levels of well-being, better coping skills, and longer, healthier life. Having a support system has also been proven to reduce depression and anxiety and reduce stress. So it's important to need of a support because it is proven that to reduce depression and anxiety and reduce stress. So we need strong support, especially to our family. And next is read inspirational books. Reading inspirational books There are some of benefits of reading motivational books. Inspirational books include increased self-esteem and confidence, increased motivation and goal setting. It improves cognitive processing skills, enhance problem-solving capabilities, and improve decision-making. So, it is increased. So that we need to read inspirational books. Next is watch joyful movies. Watching movies, there are more benefits like boost mood, relaxation, motivation, reduce stress, improve relationships. Why improve relationships? Because families are gathered through watching movies. So we need to tips for I tips or strategies for healing is watch joyful movies and avoid watching movies like sad ending. Next one is next is talk to God. Tips or strategies for healing. Number 3 is talk to God. Offer constant prayer to God. Ask mercy, forgiveness, and guidance. And thank Him. According to according to the Holy Spirit, we talk to God in order to constantly build, strengthen our relationship. So we have offered constant prayer. We know that the key to communicate with God is through prayer. We ask mercy, forgiveness, and guidance because we all know that in this life we are nothing without God, and always thank to Him because we have saved we saved Him for our sin, so we have to thank to Him always. And next is move on. Why tips next is moved on is also tips or strategies for healing. Moving on is important for your mental and emotional well-being. Clinging to past relationship can lead to issues that prevent you from living your life to its fullest. Moving on can help you embrace new opportunities and grow as an individual. So, moving on. Move on is on the things that destroy a relationship, value life, and affirm vulnerability, inspire others, widen your perspective. The next one is so those are the tips or strategies for healing. Mind yourself, mind others, talk to God, move on. And next is the virtue of humility and expression. The virtue of humility and expressions is maybe it is important because may be defined as a quality by which a person considering his own defect has a lowly opinion of himself and willingly submits himself to God or in Allah and to the others for God's sake. So, recognizing the hurt or brokenness, admitting your fault, sending the message, I'm sorry and I regret, and asking for granting for forgiveness, reconciling, reuniting, restoring relationships. So that is the virtue of humility and expressions. Next is the closure. Closure. Closure is an interaction formation or practice that allows a person to feel that a traumatic, upsetting, or confusing life event has been resolved. So those are the those and that's all. I hope you understand. Maraming salamat